A former Birmingham police officer could be headed to prison after he was convicted of intentionally setting a number of fires here in Jefferson County. Curtis Thornton was found guilty of all 6 counts of arson. Those fires were set in Birmingham and Warrior last year. Kalisha Whitman was at the courthouse as the jury read the verdict. She joins us now in the studio with more. Kalisha.
Mike, it was a unanimous decision by the jury. All 6 counts were read, and one by one we heard guilty. The jury deliberated for about 2 hours before coming to that decision.
He took an oath to protect and serve, and now some believe they needed to be protected from him.
I just cannot believe the level of deception that this guy went through.
Curtis Thornton is a former Birmingham police officer who was convicted of 6 counts of arson in connections to fires in Birmingham and Warrior. Godfrey Christovergis's daughter was once engaged to Thornton. Some properties Thornton is charged with attempting to burn belong to Christovergis. But the people who will hurt the most, Christovergis says, are those who had nothing to do with this.
To me personally, I feel sorry for the man. I feel more sorry for his children and his family. I became to love his children. They started calling my wife and our grandparents. It's the way they treated us.
Christovergis says he stands by the punishment the judge hands out. He says he believes Thornton will have plenty of time to think about the actions he's convicted of.
I think he's going to have a long time to reflect on his mistakes.
And just how much time Thornton will have to reflect will be determined at his sentencing next month.
Attorneys for both sides, we did talk to them, but they didn't have a comment regarding the verdict. That sentencing hearing is scheduled for July 25th at 9 in the morning. Ani.
Thank you, Kalisha.